Anyone living in Western society will be more or less aware of the revolution in women's rights that has taken place since the 1960s. The issue of women's equality is something that is no longer of pressing concern for many young Canadian women and men today. For this reason, it's worth noting some of the significant differences between life today and life a half a century ago for Canadian men and women. For young men and women today, there's still an expectation of getting married and having a family, although marriage is now may be seen as a marriage potentially to a partner of the same sex or of the opposite sex. Young women generally expect to participate in the labor force, and men are more willing to contribute time to domestic chores and child rearing. But in spite of this, gender inequality in the home remains very much a part of Canadian life. Tensions between changing personal experiences and resistant institutions have created personal dilemmas for women and men alike. The proportion of Canadians living in common law unions certainly has increased over the past 30 years. Divorce rates in Canada have stayed close to about 21 divorces per 10,000 in population since 2008. With these rates in mind, statisticians have calculated that about 38% of marriages entered into in 2008 were expected to end in divorce before the 25th year of marriage, and that about 43% of all marriages entered into 2008 will be expected to end in divorce before the 50th year of marriage. Young adults today have come of age in an area of unprecedented change and are faced with building their lives in a world that bears little resemblance to that of their parents or their grandparents. They are children certainly of the gender revolution in that they grew up experiencing their parents' own struggle to cope with new family forms and expanded options for women.